Hi everybody, it's Debbie from Deb's Crochet and Knit Cafe. How's everybody doing today? Today, we're going to do the leaf hopper stitch. I did my research on it, and the pattern that I was getting it from I was getting it confused and that, so I was doing something completely different. That's why it was still curling inwards instead of keeping it straight. So, but this is what it is gonna look like, and let's get started. And you're gonna start with a slip knot. Make sure you got enough tail though, that way you can sew it in. Okay, and as always with my swatches, I use a size J hook. You can see that. Whoop, wait a minute. You can see that. 6mm hook. And what I do, because I have to have my chain be 25, and what I do is I chain 24, because it's a multiples of 4. So 4 times 6 is 24 plus 3. Because the 3 is going to be your first double crochet. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. 2, 3, 4. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 16. 17. 18, 19, 20, and one more. 21, 22, 23, 24. And then you're going to do an extra plus 3. 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to double crochet in that first, or that fourth chain from the hook. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to yarn over, go through that fourth chain, and do a double crochet. So yarn over, pull it through, pull up your loops, and you're going to go through the first 2 and the second 2. And you're going to double crochet all the way across. Okay? So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, now we're getting at the end. I'm going to do one more double crochet at the end here. Sorry if my hands are shaking. Excuse me. Alright, there's the last double crochet. You're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And not in that first stitch, but in the second stitch there, you're going to do a double crochet. Okay, and this is the leaf hopper cluster stitch that we're going to start on this row. So with that same one that we put in here, the one down below, that's when we're going to put our cluster stitch. So you're going to yarn over, and I'm going to go slow. You're going to go up underneath, yarn over, go back through that, bring up your yarn, do it one more time in the same stitch. Bring it back up, pull it through, yarn over, go through the first 4 stitches, or loops. Okay, and you're going to skip one, go to the next, and you're going to do the same thing. Yarn over, go up underneath for the second time, Bring up your yarn, go through the first 4. So now you should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and go through all 3. Okay, and there's the first one. Isn't that cool? That's awesome. You see that? There we go. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to work in the back, or that stitches that we skipped right there. We're going to go into that one, and we're going to do a double crochet. Double crochet, and then we're going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches, or 2 double crochets from the previous row. Here's 2 and 3. All right, let's do that again. Skip 1, go to the next and do a double crochet. Okay, yarn over, go to the same one, directly underneath of it, and go up underneath, pull up your yarn to make your loops, yarn over, go back underneath again, yarn over, pull back through, pull up your loops, and go through the first 4 stitches. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to, into the next one right here, we're going to go yarn over, go through the neck, underneath, pull up your yarn, yarn over, pull up, go up underneath again, and bring it, or pull up your yarn. Okay, and then you're going to go through the first 4 stitches, or loops, I'm sorry, and then last stitch is yarn over and pull through all 3 loops that's on your hook left, or that the 3 loops that are on your hook that are left. Okay, now we're going to work in the back again. So work in the back with that skip stitch, which would be right here, if it'll let me. There we go. Do a double crochet, do another double crochet in the next one, or the next stitch, double crochet in the next. So there's 3 double crochets. Three double crochets. Doggone it. Sorry guys, I fell earlier and I'm still fighting a headache right now, so, but alright. Then what we're going to do is we're going to see. Okay, we're going to yarn over, go through that same stitch here, one from the previous row. We're going to yarn over, go around, pull up your yarn, yarn over, go up underneath of it, pull it through or right around, pull up, and then go yarn over and go through the first 4. Should have 2 loops on your hook. Okay, and then we're going to skip 1 and go to the next and do the same thing. Pull up your yarn, okay, pull up your yarn, hold that intact, go around that stitch, or that, like your front posting, right there, yarn over, go back through, pull it up, okay, go through the first 4 loops, and then yarn over again and go through all 3 loops left on your hook. Okay, then we're going to work in the back. There's our skip stitch. There's the skip stitch right there. Yarn over and do a double crochet. And then do double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Doggone it. Okay, next, go through. You're going to do this all the way until the end. I'm going to stay with you until we get to the end. Skip 1, go to the next, yarn over, kind of like doing a front post double crochet, but you're only going through it once, and then you're going to go through it again. Underneath of it, pull up your yarn and go through the first 4 loops. You should have 3 loops left on your hook. Yarn over and go through all 3. From the back, we're going to work from the back. You're going to yarn over, hold on to the yarn, go through that skip stitch, right there, do a double crochet in the neck there and in the next 2 stitches. We're getting close to the end now. See, it's not that bad, is it? The more you practice it, the better you'll get. So, and then, see how it's looking so far? Isn't that cool? It is so cool. I might do another one and do a washcloth or something out of it, because I got to make one for my Swatchin blanket. Yarn over, go through the same thing again. Yarn over, pull up your yarn, go through the first 4 stitches. You have 2 loops left on your hook. Skip 1, go to the next, yarn underneath, bring up your yarn, hold onto it so you don't lose it, bring up your yarn and go through the first 4. Now you should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and go through all 3. Okay, then we're gonna work in the back with that skip stitch that we did, which is right here, and do a double crochet. Whoop, not a half double. Double crochet, and then double crochet in the next 2. And if you're following me along, I'm doing each swatch a 7 by 7, 7 inches by 7 inches, so that all squares be okay together and that, so, or look okay. Okay, same thing, and this should be last one, last leaf hopper stitch. Whoops, see, I just did that. Pull up your yarn, go around it again, pull up your yarn, and go through the first 4 loops. Yarn over, skip 1, yarn over, go underneath, pull up your yarn over, pull up underneath again, pull up your yarn, pull up your yarn, go through the first 4. Now you have three loops on your hook. Yarn over and go through all 3. Now, last one, go through that skip stitch, which is right here, maybe. Right here, that skip stitch. Do a double crochet. Double crochet. The next 2 stitches. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, guys. Try that one more time. Double crochet. And double crochet. Now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to do all the way across, you're going to do double crochets in every stitch. So that first stitch you're going to skip because this chain 3 is your first double crochet there. So you're going to go into the next stitch, which is right here, and double crochet. You're going to do that all the way across. Double crochet in each stitch across.